Hello, this is Mike bringing you another podcast from the Personal Weight Loss Consultancy about how stress can affect your weight. Stress can be described as a negative reaction to any physical, emotional, or mental strain. Not only is too much stress not good for your physical or mental health, but it can also cause difficulties with your ability to lose weight and your ability to keep your weight off. Common causes of stress can be bad news, arguments, upsets, relationship problems, financial worries, work pressures, or working around the clock. Eating badly, having too much caffeine or alcohol, can also cause stress on the body. Other examples such as excessive exercise, hot flushes, lack of sleep, inflammation, pain, injury, or operations can once again cause stress on the body. When we are stressed, regardless of it being physical, emotional, or mental stress, a hormone called cortisol is released from the adrenal glands, which sit on top of the kidneys. This is a system set up in the body to prepare it in response to a real or apparent threat. When we experience stress, our cortisol levels can dramatically increase, taking up to 8 hours or more for them to return to a normal range. During this time, the way we eat can be affected due to these increased cortisol levels. How many times do you find your eating or drinking habits take a turn for the worse when you are stressed? High cortisol levels raise blood sugar levels, and because of the way the body deals with this situation, the blood sugar levels then go too low, making you want to eat all the wrong foods such as sugar, refined carbohydrates, and fatty foods. This is commonly called comfort eating or emotional eating. However, it is the blood sugar levels crashing which causes cravings, which then can make you eat all the wrong foods. The thyroid is very sensitive to stress. Problems with the thyroid can be triggered by stressful events such as childbirth, divorce, bereavement, or traumatic pain or illnesses. When cortisol levels are too high, they interfere with the thyroid gland and can lower your metabolic rate, making it sluggish and difficult to lose weight. Even if you are eating healthily, stress can still slow down your metabolic rate. Also, when cortisol levels are increased, fat is stored around the abdomen and in turn can make it difficult to break down. Simply put, high levels of cortisol prevent fat burning and weight loss. If you are not losing weight when you feel you should be, then one of the factors to check are your stress levels. Do you find your sleep is affected when you are stressed? Excess amounts of cortisol being released make it difficult to sleep. Lack of sleep can increase your appetite and make it more difficult to lose weight. This is covered in our podcast entitled How Lack of Sleep Affects Your Weight. Cortisol also weakens the immune system, increasing the chances of becoming ill. When under stress, our bodies are more susceptible to illness. It also increases the risk of diabetes, high blood sugar, and arthritis, and increased risk of heart attacks. Basically, too much cortisol being released will weaken all the cells and organs in your body. If you have ever wondered why you cannot think straight when you are stressed out, the answer is too much cortisol has been released. Although easier said than done, whenever possible, try to reduce or eliminate the source of your stress. Concentrate on activities that give you pleasure. Exercising for about 30 to 45 minutes a day, such as walking, hiking, swimming, or gardening, can reduce cortisol levels. It is important not to overdo exercising, as an excessive amount of it can increase your cortisol levels. Make sure you are not spending too many hours on a computer screen or listening or watching too much bad news. Get plenty of sleep when you are stressed and try to eat as well as you can so that you are in a better position to deal with the stress. I hope this information has been of some help to you and your feedback is very welcome.